So hello everyone, this is Akash Prasad from Innovate Yourself. So I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can place your 3D model around a cylindrical object. So as you see, I have placed my image target around my cylindrical object. So this is basically a water bottle which I am using here. I place my image target around this bottle surface. So you can also do the same. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new project. So for that, I just click on new and give a name cylindrical object and click on create. And now I'm going to create a license key. So for that, I just open my browser, go into the Vuforia engine development portal and just click on develop. Here I'm going to create a new development key. So I just click on get development key and here give a name cylindrical and click on confirm. So this is the key which I'm going to use. Now I'm going to add my image target on a target manager. So I just open this target manager, create a new database. So just click on add database and give a name cylindrical and again click on create. And here I am going to add image target. So I just click on add target and this time I am going to select a cylindrical on a type. So I just click on cylindrical. As you see, when you select the cylindrical, it will ask you about the bottom diameter, the top diameter and the side length. So you have to provide these things. You have to measure the bottom diameter, the top diameter and the side length. Side length is basically height of your object. So you have to measure these all things of your cylindrical object. So I have already measured the dimension of my cylindrical object. So the bottom diameter is 5, the top diameter is 8 and the side length is 27. This all will be in centimeter. After that, I am going to give a name cylindrical. And after that, I just click on add. As you see, it's written here incomplete because we have not added a image target over it. So for that, I just open the cylindrical object. So as you see right now, if while I'm providing a bottom diameter is 5, it will look like in a cone shape. But I want my object to be look totally in a cylindrical form. So now I'm going to edit this dimension. So I'm going to come back. So I'm going to back again, delete this. After that, again I just click on add target, click on cylindrical object, give a bottom diameter again 8, top diameter 8 and the side length will be 27 and give a name cylindrical. Again just click on that. Now again I just open this. Okay, this time you will see it will look like totally a cylindrical shape. So as you see here, you will get 3 options to upload a image: the top image, the bottom image and the upload a side image. So right now here I'm not going to upload a top image and a bottom image, but if you want then you can upload a top and bottom image also. But here I'm going to upload only a side image. So just click over it, click on browse, go into the desktop. You will see this is the image which I'm going to upload. So just click over it and click on open and again click on upload. So as you see, I'm getting an error here. There are 2 errors basically. The first error is the dimension is not matching and the second error is ratio of width to height of this image should be 0.931. Okay, so now I'm going to do few changes in my image. So for that I just cancel it. Again I just open my image and now after that I just rotate this image in a clockwise direction. Okay, and then click on save. After that you will see there is one more changes that we have to do. We have to set the width and the height ratio should be 0.931. So for that what I'm going to do, I just open this image in a paint Again click on resize, click on pixel, and there are two things that we have to do. Either we're going to change in our width or at height. So I already did a calculation. So you can also did a calculation, and according to your suitability you can change. If you want to change the height, then you can change the height, and if you want to change the width of your image, then you can change the width of your image. So right now here I'm going to change the width of my image. So for that I just type a value here 1396. After that I just click on OK, and again I just click on save. Again I just open my Vuforia engine, click on upload size, click on browse, click on desktop, and you will see this time I'm going to upload my target and click on open. Again click on upload. So you will see here the image target has uploaded. Now I just come out of this, and you will see right now the status is active. So now I'm going to download the database. So for that I just click on download database, click on Unity editor, and again click on download. Just click on all and click on import. And now I'm going to add a VR camera. So for that I just click on plus button, go into the Vuforia engine and click on add camera. After that I just delete this main camera, and now I just click on this AR camera, open this Vuforia engine configuration, and paste a license here. So for that again I go into the Vuforia engine, click on license manager, open this cylindrical license, copy this license from here and paste it into, and press Ctrl S. Now again I just click on this plus button, go into the Vuforia engine, and this time I am going to select this cylindrical target. So for that I just click on this cylindrical target, and now I'm going to place a 3D object over it. So before that I just enter into the asset section and open the asset store, and here I'm going to search for a flying bird asset. So as you see there are number of assets available. Among them I'm going to select one asset. So this is an asset which I'm going to select. So I just click over it and download this asset. And after that I'm going to download one more asset from, that's name is Simple Cloud. So this is basically a cloud asset. You can also download this asset from the asset store. And apart from that one more asset which I'm going to download. So I will tell you these are the assets which I have already downloaded. So as you see there is an asset with the name of Simple Cloud System. So this, and now I'm going to download this free background mountain. So I just click on import to import this asset. And now first of all I'm going to add this background mountain. So I just click over it, click on prefabs. You will see there are 3 different types of prefabs are available. So I'm going to download this extreme poly prefabs over here and add this in a scene. So just click on cylindrical target. You will see the position of this is 0, 0, 0, and if I click on this my mountain, the position is different. So I just set it position up to 0, 0, and again a 0. And now I just increase its size. After that again I just go into the asset store, and here I'm going to download this Egypt monster. Click on prefabs. So you will see there is an eagle prefabs. So I just select this one prefabs and paste it here. Now I'm going to add a cloud. So for that I just open this folder, go into the model, and you will see that different types of clouds are available. And now I'm going to place a cloud. So I just select one by one and drag it here and reduce the size of this clouds. And now I just create a new empty game object and give this a name cloud, and add all this cloud inside this. And After that, again I just create a new game object. Again this give a name cloud2, and also set the position 0, 0 and 0. Now again I just select this all above clouds and make this a child of cloud2. Okay. After that, again I just make a child eagle, also a child of cylindrical object, poly mountains also a child of cylindrical object, and both the clouds. Now I'm going to write a script to rotate my object and a cloud. So for that, again I enter into the asset, right click over it and create a new C# script and give this a name, rotating script. Okay, and open this script. And now I am going to write a program to rotate my eagle. So for that I just type here public vector3 flight semicolon. After that I just enter into the void update and type here transform dot translate in bracket fly dot time 3 fly multiply by time dot delta time. Okay, and now I just put semicolon and press Ctrl S. After that I just enter into the Unity, and now I just click on plus button and create a new game object with the name and rename it to move. Okay, and now I just attach this script into this game object. If I click on a move, you will see the script which I have created has appeared here. Now I set the value of y 30 and I select this eagle and drag it inside the move. Okay, and make this move as a child of cylinder. After that I just select this cloud, okay, and create another game object with the name of move cloud. Okay, and again I just select this script and drag it inside it. This time I will give a value -30 and select both of these inside the move cloud and make this move cloud as a child of cylinder. Okay, and now I just enter into the play mode to check the output.